Hey guys, so in this video, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and start a fresh Angular project. We're not going to do any Angular coding in this video. It's just going to be how to get an Angular project set up for you to begin working in Angular. So essentially installing the project and installing the Angular CLI. So that's what we're going to cover here. So go to your command line, if that's your terminal on Mac or, Linux, or your command line on Windows, just get there. And what we're going to want to do is make sure you have Node.js and Node Package Manager installed. I have a video on how to do that. There is a link in the description. So if you have Node.js and npm installed, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and type in npm install -g. What that is it's a flag that says install this globally, which is perfectly fine here for this case. Space @ Angular /CLI, and that's the package we're going to be installing globally here. So I'm going to click enter and wait for that to complete. Okay, as you can see, it asks this question. You can decide on your own whether or not you want to share anonymous usage data with Angular's team. Now, I would say yes, because it will help improve the quality of Angular as it grows. And so I clicked yes, and now you can see that Angular is now installed. Cool. So what I'm going to do is go to the directory where I want to create my project. So right now, if I do pwd, you can see I'm in home/Zach. So for me, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to put my project here. So we're going to run the Angular CLI to create a new app. And to do that, we say ng being Angular, that's the CLI command, new, which is a new project, and then the name of the project, which here I'm going to say tutorial example, and click enter. And what it's going to do is it's going to create an Angular app for you. And here, would you like to add Angular routing? By default, I'm always going to put yes, because every app that I create in Angular is going to end up using routing. But if you don't need it, you don't have to click yes here. And then for this, you choose what styling framework you want to use. I'm just going to use plain old CSS. And it's going to run through and install all the dependencies and create the project file directory structure for your Angular project. So let this complete. Cool. Now that that is done, I'm going to type in ls, and you can see that there is a tutorial example folder here now. So I'm going to go ahead and navigate into that folder and do ls again. Now you can see, actually, let me clear this so it's really obvious. So here we have all of the files and directories inside of the project folder that was just created. We have a package.json, which contains a list of all of the dependencies that Angular is currently using, along with the ones that your project is using. A README, a source folder. So if I go into the source folder, you can see now there's an app folder, so cd app. And if I ls inside of here, you can see the actual files that you're going to be coding in to create your app. And yeah, so you officially have a Angular app that you can begin coding in. So what we want to do really quickly is run it just to make sure it's working. So the command to run your app is ng-serve. And I accidentally put an apostrophe there. Let me do that again. ng-serve. Cool. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to start up a development server on your local host where you can see your app running. So once this completes, we can actually demonstrate this. So it's compiling it now, building. You can see the progress here. And it's ready to go. And you can see it's on localhost 4200. So I'm going to pull a browser window over here. Let's do this. And I'm going to go to localhost 4200. And there it is. You can see Angular is running properly here on localhost 4200, which means that Angular was installed properly and you have your project set up properly. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe, give me a like, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.